Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a brand new pick-a-pile for you today. And today we are asking the question, are they coming back? So chances are this is most likely someone that you haven't talked to in a while, you haven't seen in a while, maybe they ghosted you, you guys are in separation, maybe you broke up, something like that. But you still care about this person, you still love this person, and you want to know, are you going to reconcile? Are they going to return? Are they going to come home? Are they going to come back to you? Well, we're going to find that out right here, right now. And we have 3 different pairs of mouse ears to choose from today for our pile choices. Pile 1 is this purple pair of ears, very purpley. I go to Disneyland a lot, in case you guys didn't know. So instead of crystals to choose from, I have mouse ears to choose from. There was another reading I did, and it was 3 other pairs of ears that are not even anything like these, but I got ears coming out of ears coming out of ears. So pile 1 is the purple ears. Pile 2 are the Ariel ears, like the Little Mermaid. So if you like Ariel, like I do, the Little Mermaid, we got some Ariel ears. And pile 3 are the rainbow ears. We got the colors of the rainbow. So there you go. Those are our 3 different choices for ears. Timestamps are, of course, down below in the description and in the comments. So without further ado, let's get started with the purple set of ears, pile 1. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the purple set of mouse ears here, then we are going to get started on your reading, and this is the reading for you to find out, are they coming back? Is your person returning to you? We are going to find out here and now. All right. So we're going to get started here with the tarot. We've got several different deck choices to deal with today. We're going to start off with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, and we have the Sun, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so right off the bat, you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, before we even get into any of the other cards, because this is looking good, I'm going to say, yes, your person is going to return. They are going to come back to you, because we have the Sun right off the bat. And, you know, the sun is like happiness and good times. The sun is just like shining down on your face. You know, that's a promising return right there. So the sun, you know, implies definite yes energy to me. And when they do return, they're going to return to you, like the way they're going to approach you is going to be like the Knight of Swords. Now, you know, knights are in action, they're in movement. I mean, obviously, look at this unicorn. He's clearly taking action. But when it's coming from the swords energy, it's usually in a form of truth. So chances are he's going to come to you presenting a truth to you. Now, most likely, this truth will probably be the fact that, you know, they still love you, they still care about you, that kind of thing, or they wouldn't be returning, obviously. But they're definitely going to present some kind of truth to you, something that hasn't been spoken, something that hasn't been said, something that maybe they've been keeping from you during this time. And they're also going to return to you as the King of Pentacles, which is like one of the best kings to have. Because, you know, the King of Pentacles, he is stable, he's reliable, he's very well grounded, you know, he's not flaky or anything like that. You know, this is like the dad, you know, the guy who really has it all together kind of a thing. So, you know, if there's any king you want to be with, it's definitely the King of Pentacles. So when he comes into you, well, that's a different topic, and maybe that'll happen Wow, that was like a slip of words. So maybe that's going to happen once you guys reunite and everything, but this is not one of those kinds of readings. Anyway, but when he comes back to you, he's going to come back in terms of the swiftness of the Knight of Swords. He's going to come back with that truth to deliver to you, but he is going to be in his King of Pentacles energy. He is going to be in that stable, grown-up guy. Like maybe he hasn't been a very grown-up guy in the past, but he is definitely going to be evolved and matured. He's going to be carrying the maturity of a King of Pentacles. So he's going to be in a good place. He's not going to be coming back with, monkey business or anything like that. So that's a really, really good thing. Okay, we have Journey of Love Union and Journey of Love 2. These are both from Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials, and we're going to see what these cards have to say. Authentic. So tell me the truth so I can too. Well, number one, this kind of backs up this Knight of Swords right here. When he returns to you, he is going to return with a truth. He's going to return with a truth to deliver to you that he hasn't mentioned to you yet. But since it does say, tell me the truth, like he's saying, tell me the truth, he may be waiting for you as well to express a truth. Maybe there are certain secrets or certain emotions, certain things that you've been holding on to that you haven't expressed to him either. So this may actually be a two-way street kind of a thing. You both may have words of truth. You both need to speak to each other when he does return. So just be authentic, just be transparent, be real with one another. He obviously is desiring to be authentic and real with you. This time has taught me so much. Separation. So, well, obviously this is where you guys are at right now, or you probably wouldn't be here listening to this reading. But the reason why he's going to be returning as this King of Pentacles is because he has been learning so much. Like you don't just go from being a page to a king overnight. And, typically in the Pentacle energy, at least, they're usually very slow moving because, it takes time. It takes time to grow and develop your wealth, which is what Pentacles represent. Pentacles represent coins, they represent money. And yes, he may be okay financially. Like it could quite literally be representing that. But the point is, like when he returns to you, being in that King of Pentacle energy, it's not going to be quick and fast. Like I think of like the wand energy as being quick and fast because it's passion and it's fire and it's swift and it's hot. Or even like sword energy can be pretty swift in terms of the truth. But, pentacles are slow and it takes time to build up your wealth. So this process may be slow. The separation may have felt like forever, but it has been growing him and developing him into who he really is meant to be, who he's truly going to be, the person to be there for you. Karma, what have we done? So most likely the reason why you guys probably landed in the situation you're in right now is because there's been karma. There's been unfinished business, basically, from issues that you both have had. Now, karma can be represented in a lot of different ways. This could be third-party situations. This could be, one or both of you being in a relationship with somebody else. But it doesn't have to be. I know a lot of people think of karma and they automatically think, third party. Doesn't always mean third party though. I find more times than not, karma is actually usually our thoughts, our thought process. It's our mindsets. It's our mind frame. A lot of the times we get ourselves in these unhealthy thought processes that puts a mental stronghold on us. And then we wind up overthinking and overanalyzing, and we wind up being negative, and we wind up doubting ourselves, and we're not dreaming as big as we could be, and we're not stepping into who we truly are. And most of the time when our thoughts are not right, our actions are not going to be right, and it's going to lead us into a huge mess. Sometimes those wrong thoughts can lead us into third-party situations with other people. Sometimes it just leads us down the wrong path. It could lead us into maybe a dead-end job that isn't good for us. It could lead us into, drinking, doing drugs, into addictions like that. But most of the time, karma begins in the mind. Karma begins in our thought processes. So I would definitely, check into, where have my thoughts been? Think about what you're thinking about. Don't have any stinking thinking. Have healthy thoughts. Have, thoughts filled with love and joy and things that make you happy and positivity and all the possibilities in the world. Those kinds of things. So this time of separation has been to clear a lot of this garbage out on both ends, on both sides. So it's definitely been necessary. Illuminate. Thank you for being you, my light in the darkness. So most likely what you guys are both presently in right now has probably been pretty dark. The karma would definitely imply that. Even when you look at this card with separation, there's the night sky. So it's definitely been a dark time for the both of you. And even though it's been a dark time, you are this person's light. You light up their life. You illuminate it. You bring love and joy into their heart, even though they may not be showing it, even though that may not be expressed on the surface. That very well could be the truth that's coming in, that's going to be delivered in his King of Pentacle energy. Eventually, the sun is going to shine down on that because, the sun, it's like the opposite of the moon. The moon is very much about illusions. The moon is very much about secrets, things being hidden. The sun is the opposite of that. The sun is truth. The sun is, exposing stuff, really. So this person is going to come in and expose their truth as the King of Pentacles, and this is probably going to be a lot of that truth, that you are really their everything. You mean a lot more to this person than they let on, than whatever has gone on and kind of come between you guys. So that's definitely what I'm getting there. And then from the Enchanted Embrace by Cherry Enchantress, we have, I have my responsibilities. So if they're not, coming in as this Knight of Swords just yet with their truth, it's because they're probably busy becoming that King of Pentacles. They're busy, like I said, building up that wealth. It takes time. So whatever their responsibilities are, that's what they're working on. So, this could be, if they're in a third-party situation, they could be busy clearing that karma out, clearing out that relationship. If they have kids, they may be busy taking care of their children. Maybe they have older parents or something. They're taking care of their parents, other family members, things like that. They very well could be busy with that. We are in a crazy time of coronavirus right now, so there's a lot of different responsibilities that could be coming up for a lot of people right now. They could be just very busy at work, building up, like I said, their wealth here, getting on their feet, getting better established so they can provide for themselves and for you the life that you deserve. So, like I said, if they're not saying anything too much as of the moment, don't worry about it, because they're not going around fooling around with anybody else, most likely. They're just taking care of things that need to be dealt with and things that need to be taken care of. But they are coming back as that Knight of Swords and King of Pentacles. There is a place. Will you meet me there? So this just confirms to me what I've already said, you guys. This person is coming back. I can't exactly tell you when, but they are definitely coming back, for sure. So this may even be like a text that they may send you in the future. They could reach out and text you and be just like, hey, blah, blah, blah place, will you meet up with me there? So maybe there's like a a place that's important to you guys, a mutual place that you would meet up at in the past, and maybe they're going to want to meet up with you there. You are wonderful. So this kind of just confirms the illumination. You are wonderful to this person. You light up their life. They think that you're amazing. They think you're fab. You're great. Don't ever change, kind of a thing. And finally, from Loving Words from Jesus, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away. Jesus says, "What things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them." Matthew 11:24. So what this card is telling me is, if you're still desiring this person, if you're still desiring a future with them, a relationship with them, which chances are you are, otherwise, like I said, you wouldn't be here at this reading right now, keep praying, keep believing. When you do pray, don't just, beg God and be just like, "Oh, please, God, bring blah, blah, blah back into my life, blah, blah, blah," that. Instead, almost kind of like approach the prayer in a thankful way, as if it's already happened, as if it's already been done. Like, live it as if it's already finished, because it is. It's already finished. So instead say, "Thank you, God. I am so incredibly grateful that so-and-so has reached out to me. Thank you, God, that so-and-so is back in my life. Thank you, God, that so-and-so and I are in a loving, committed, beautiful relationship." Start praying in terms of affirmations. That's going to help even more. So definitely, like, a really beautiful thing here, you guys. This person is going to return to you for sure. Don't give up on that. Let me just pull a couple of paper tags here from our paper tag bowl to see if we can get any more information. Maybe information on when or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what comes through on when they're coming back. All right, we got 4 different cards here, or tags. We have humor. So this is basically telling me, you guys, in the meantime, while you're waiting for this person to come back into your life, just laugh, have fun, enjoy life. Check out some memes online or something. Laughter is the best medicine. It makes the heart light. It makes the heart happy. So laugh, have fun. You or this person could be a Cancer, so that could be confirmation for some of you guys. Or one of you guys could be a Virgo. We have Virgo coming through as well. Fitness, I swear fitness loves coming through in every reading I ever do, like anytime. So there are a lot of people out there apparently who need to exercise, which I think is going to help with just helping how you feel in general too. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to help release some of the burdens that are on your shoulders. We have Disney, so maybe Disney is important to you guys. Maybe you like Disney movies, watching Disney movies together, or going to Disneyland or Disney World. This could also just be tapping into your inner child, just to like let loose and have fun and enjoy life. Or even just like the happily ever after context, in Disney movies, they all live happily ever after, and you're going to have that. You or your person could be a Gemini, so we also have Gemini coming through. We got Gemini, Cancer, and Virgo. And we do have a time frame here. I did ask for a time to possibly come through. So this person may return in the winter. So it's August right now. We're at like the end of summer. We're going to be heading into fall soon. So you may have to wait through the fall season, but maybe around December, January, maybe around the holidays, that may be when you hear from this person. So that'd be very exciting. And family, we also have family coming through. So you guys both may be very family-oriented people or have families of your own, or this could be implying that you guys are going to merge together and create and have a family of your own, merge your own families together kind of a thing. But either way, there's a sense of togetherness and belonging with family. So that's what I see going on for you guys. So yes, definitely the bottom line is the answer to your question is yes, this person is returning, and here's all the little extra information you guys have needed for this situation. So that's pretty awesome. Anyway, if this message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did, if it made sense for you, let me know. Leave me a comment down below in the comment section. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know of new videos when they are coming out. And also give me a big thumbs up on this video. That helps me out a lot. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I'm sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose Ariel, the Little Mermaid, these set of mouse ears, then this is going to be your reading to find out if your person is going to be returning to you, if they're going to be coming back. So we're going to get into it here and find out. All right. We got several different decks to read from today, and we're going to kick it off here with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot and see what's going on. We have the Page of Cups, we have the Lovers, and we have the Tower. Ooh. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you guys what I'm picking up from right away here before I even dive into the rest of the cards. All right. Just from what I've seen so far, even though you guys have the Tower, and I know the Tower is basically scary AF, is what it comes down to. But despite that, I am going to tell you guys the vibe I'm picking up here, the feeling I get is yes, your person is going to return. They are going to come back to you. Now, this is probably going to happen before it happens. They're returning. I believe before your person returns to you, they are probably going to go through a massive Tower moment. Something not so great is going to go down in their life. And most likely this is going to be the trigger. This is going to be the catalyst. This is going to be the thing that needs to happen to them in order for them to return to you. Because without this Tower, they're probably not coming back. So this Tower is significant for their growth as a person, for their spiritual growth, for them to realize some things. And, you know, the Tower, it could be a whole bunch of different things. It could look different for everybody. But, you know, it's going to be something big. Like this person, if you're in like a third party situation, if your person is married, it could be them going through a divorce. If there's not a third party situation or anything like that going on, they may wind up losing their job. They could wind up having a near-death experience. Either way, there's something catastrophic here that's going to wind up happening to them. But it's going to be a wake-up call. Like this could be a thing that's ultimately going to like trigger their awakening, you know, that kind of thing. Like I think about, like a lot of the times for me, when I think about the Tower personally, I literally think of like September 11th, like 9/11, which, you know, was quite literally two towers, and they came tumbling down because airplanes were going into them. Like that was probably the most literal example of a Tower moment in human history as possible. So, you know, and I'm not saying that it's going to be like a national thing that's going to be happening to them like that. But I'm saying it's going to be on that scale for them personally. And at least to me, when September 11th happened, like that was a huge wake-up call for me. I don't live in New York. I've never lived in New York. I've only visited New York like once in my whole life. And I don't know anyone in New York. You know, I don't have any like personal ties or connections dealing with New York. However, it impacted me in such a profound way the day after I gave my life to Christ, the day after I decided to, you know, become a born-again Christian, basically. And that could be the kind of thing that's going to happen to your person. And out of that experience, out of that Tower moment, you guys are going to be able to basically be one another's lovers. Like, when I see this card of the Lovers, you know, I see like the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and the big unicorn in the middle I see as God. Because really, like a divine relationship, a divine connection, it really is a third party situation, but it's a healthy third party situation. It's not karmic, because it's like the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. It's the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and God. God is always there with you guys. God is always looking after you, and he's just as much as part of the relationship as it is between the two of you. So you guys are going to step into that. You guys are going to step into a happily ever after with one another and with God looking after you guys. And this person is going to come to you as the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, presents a very authentic, very emotional love offer. So, it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning in love. It's a new beginning in emotions. And that's what this person is going to bring to you to become the lovers together with God. And that's going to happen after their tower moment. But they're going to have to go through that tower moment first. So that's the kind of scary thing. But it's going to lead to good things in the end, I promise you. From Journey of Love Union and Journey of Love 2 by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials, we have Secluded. I'm tired of being without you. So most likely this person is alone and by themselves right now. Most likely they are, there may not be a third party situation involved at all. If they are in a third party, they feel alone, even if they're surrounded by other people. But regardless, they feel very alone. They've kind of put themselves out in the cold. They've put themselves out in the dark. They don't like where they're at right now. They definitely don't like that. This could be a part of what could be coming up for them dealing with that tower moment. They could be feeling so alone. It could push them into that place where the tower's at. But they're definitely feeling alone without you. They don't like that. Illuminate, you've brightened my path, which is so funny because we had a different Illuminate card in pile 1. So if you felt drawn to pile 1 at all, there may be some similarities here with that. But just like with pile 1, I told them that to you, their person, like you light up their life. You make their heart sparkle. You bring joy into their life. You make them feel good. In all this darkness that they're currently feeling, in all this seclusion that they're feeling, even when they go through that tower moment, even they could be going through it right now for all we know, but even going through that tower moment, it's like you are their strength and you are their light through it. This feels like torture, shadows, which is so funny because like these two cards look so similar to me. You've got like the reds and you've got the blacks, and it's very dark energy. We've got shadows, we've got secluded. Like these two just kind of go hand in hand. Oh, and look at that. We've got 21 and 22. So, yeah, like these cards kind of just go hand in hand together. Being without you feels like torture to this person. So if you think that this person is out there like living the good life, living the high life, having a great time, they're not. They're feeling pretty crappy. They're feeling pretty lousy. You don't want them to feel like that, obviously, but that's definitely how they're feeling. We're just going to put these two next to each other because they're kind of like little twins. Kind of twinsies, aren't they? And then we have Destiny, I Want You Forever. So even though they are in this very dark place right now, they definitely do want you, without a doubt. And when I think of like the Destiny and Forever, I'm reminded of the lovers here. The lovers having their destiny, the two of them living under the promises of God and everything together. So that's what I see when it comes to I Want You Forever. It's very much that lover's energy. So they do want you. They're going through the ringer, but they want you. Okay, from Enchanted Embrace by Cherry Enchantress, we have I want to spend my lifetime loving you. So yeah, like I said, continuing on from this, I want you forever. They want to spend their life loving you. So they're not liking being alone right now. They want you. I love you. Gets no more obvious than that. And you are the woman of my dreams. So right now they're probably living their nightmare. All of this going on here definitely tells me that if they're not at that tower moment already, they're going to be very soon. Like, these 3 cards together are just definite yuck. But they're going to come out of that. They're going to come out of that. And I think your love is giving them strength. It's illuminating the way, the path out of the madness and the darkness that they're in right now. You are the woman of their dreams. So this person is on their way back. Like I said, they may be going through hell right now. They may be going through kind of this war and this battle within themselves right now, but they are coming back. And the best thing that you can do for them right now is to pray for them and to give them the grace to let them work that out. Because once that's done, because I don't think it's anything that you can do to fix it or to help them in it. It's something they're going to have to figure out on their own. But once they're out of that, like, they're coming in. They're coming in with that real, authentic love offer, that brand new beginning. You guys are going to live off happily ever after. And then your Jesus card from the Loving Words from Jesus says, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. Matthew 17:20. That is like a beautiful verse, actually, because, this tower may be like a mountain to you and this person right now, but faith is so much stronger than that. Faith is so much more powerful than that. So yeah, my recommendation to you is just keep staying in your faith when it comes to this person. Keep praying for them. That mountain, that tower, it's going to crumble. It's going to be removed. You guys are going to be headed towards an amazing life together because this person is definitely coming back. He may be a little beat up. He may be a little scraped up and bloody from whatever happened to him with the tower, but he is going to come. That tower is going to be a huge wake-up call for him, and it's definitely necessary. It's definitely needed in order for him to come back to you. Like, I feel like that's the only way. Like, there's not going to be any other way outside of that tower. So we're going to pull a couple of paper tags here from my little paper tag bowl. Oh, we already have one that popped out. See if we can get any others to come out. To see if there's any other information we can get while we're... Gosh, they're just like falling out here. All right. There. All right, there we go. Let me pick up the one on the floor. The one on the floor says Disney. So, basically I'm seeing Disney as your happily ever after, riding off into the sunset like a Disney movie, your prince, you and your prince or whatever, living happily ever after. But also, just having fun and getting in touch with your inner child, like those Disney experiences and everything. So that's what I'm seeing with the Disney thing. One or both of you could be a Gemini, the Gemini Disney one came out in pile 1. So, like I said, we could have some carry over here of people from pile 1. The other one that fell out says technology. So I do think that this person is probably checking in on you through technology. Wherever you guys may be linked up, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, wherever, this person very well could be scoping you out, seeing what you're doing with technology. One or both of you could be a Taurus. We got some Taurus action going on. Adventure. So definitely, I would say, instead of looking at this tower moment or this relationship as like this big, bad, horrible thing, start looking at it as an adventure. That's the way I see it, is, yeah, just look at it as an adventure, because the best stories on earth, the best love stories, have the biggest and craziest plots, have the most outrageous plot twists. And, you know, the reason it's a happy ending is because it took a lot to get there, is because there was a lot of crazy things that happened before that happy ending that made it seem like that happy ending was never going to come. So that's why it's happy. It's not like it was all just smooth sailing and no issues, and then it's like, oh, and then we lived happily ever after. And it's like, okay, like I didn't even know we were there yet. So yeah, look at it as an adventure. And we have summer, so we're currently in summertime right now. It is August right now when I'm posting this video. So, if you're watching this in real time, this tower moment could be happening right now. Like I said, I mean, especially considering with these two cards of torture and seclusion, their tower moment could be happening right now, which means by the end of the summer, they could be coming your way with this cup of love and that happily ever after. So we do have a little bit of a time reference. We have money. Money could possibly be one of the issues involved in this. It could be tied to the tower moment. Maybe he feels like he's not good enough financially. Maybe he feels like he can't really provide. But there's definitely a financial issue. And we also have spring. So we're out of the springtime already because it's August. It's more like the end of summer right now. So I would say if this situation doesn't happen now within the next month, because it is August already, then you probably won't see this happen until the spring or summer of next year, which I know is a long time from now. I know that's quite a wait, but I got to keep it real, and that's what came through. It's not like we had fall come through or anything like that. So those are your possibilities. It's either going to be happening literally right now. Maybe you'll finish this reading and then boom, this person's going to call you and tell you all about this tower moment they just had, or you're going to have to give it some time and wait until the spring or summer of next year. So that's what I see of what's going on for you guys. But yes, the overall answer to your question, if this person is returning to you, are they coming back? The answer is yes. Just, have some faith here. Your faith is more powerful than you think. So I hope this made sense for some of you guys. If it did, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below. If the message didn't flow, just let it go. But otherwise, please leave this video a big thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know of new videos when they are coming your way. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose these rainbow mouse ears from Disneyland, then this is going to be the reading for you. And we are going to find out if your person is returning. Are they coming back to you? Will they return? Now is the moment of truth. We are going to investigate that here and now. Okay, so we're going to start off here with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. And these say the Page of Wands, the Devil, and the High Priestess. Okay, interesting, for sure. I'm going to dig into the rest of the cards here just to see a little bit more of the energy, see what all's going on. With the previous two piles, I was able to see right off the bat with the tarot cards what the answer was. But we got a little bit of a mixture of stuff going on just out of these three. So I think we need to dig a little bit deeper here before we can find out. From the Journey of Love Union and Journey of Love 2, we've got I Want You Now, Aggressive. How could we do this? Betrayal. You're the one. Love. And we have grown. Confusion. Okay. From Enchanted Embrace by Cherry Enchantress, we have, there are so many words in the silence between us. You are my destiny, and how wonderful life is with you in the world. Okay. And finally, from the Loving Words from Jesus, because a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away, at least in my opinion. We have judge not that you be not judged. Matthew 7:1. And I guess Shadow is judging us right now. Shh. Quiet. Okay. Anyway, all right. So, you guys are definitely my most intense pile where the message did not come out like right away. That's for sure. And I think that's just because there's not really a yes or a no right now. I think there's a lot of indecision going on, which was why I wanted to take a look at all the cards. It wasn't like a hard yes or a hard no. And it's still not a hard yes, and it's still not a hard no. It's still very much to be determined, which I wish I could give you a better answer. I wish I could give you something that's even more definite. You know, even if it was like a hard no, that would still be better than I don't know. Because at least with a hard no, you could, say, okay, I'm going to, move on with my life and everything. But yeah, this situation here with this person is a little crazy. Okay. So the first card that indicated to me that there's a lot of indecision going on and that I can't really tell you guys yes or no is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is like being stuck between two different choices, basically, but they're two different choices of passion. So for a lot of you guys, I really feel, especially with this pile, with this group, this is most likely a third-party situation where it's, you and your person, and either you're married or they're married. But more specifically, I feel like your person, it's the other person who is in a relationship. That the person you're asking about, they're either married or they're in a relationship with somebody else. They're committed elsewhere. Because if you guys are not together and they don't know if they want to return to you or not, it's basically because they're stuck between you and another person. They're trying to decide between you and another person. So they could be with this other person, but, they still yearn for you, they still miss you, they still want you, kind of a thing. But yeah, they're really stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I'm definitely feeling that it's them who's committed elsewhere. I mean, I guess it's possible that you could be too, but if it is you, it's really not an issue for you. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be here. But for them, they're definitely involved with somebody else elsewhere. Now, if this does not resonate or make sense for you at all, because I feel like this is a very specific, weird kind of situation, then please pick one of the other piles. The other piles, like I said, the message just came out like boom, instantly, whether it was yes or no. This one's definitely a more complicated pile. So if it doesn't fit you, if it doesn't make sense, just pick one of the different piles, or maybe this just wasn't your day. This wasn't your reading. But for somebody, hopefully this does make sense, because I definitely think this is meant for somebody out there specific. Anyway, yeah, so your person is stuck. They're trying to decide between one of two people, you and somebody else. However, I think that they view you as the high priestess because, their emotions towards you are positive. I do see them as looking at you as someone who is beautiful, who is, able to take care of herself. The high priestess can also be a little mysterious. He doesn't always know what's going on with you, but I think he finds whatever mystery that you do elude, whatever mystery you do present his way, he finds that even more attractive about you. It makes him drawn to you even more. But yeah, the High Priestess, she's definitely like someone who is, taking care of herself, and she's doing good. And, he sees you in a positive light. That's for sure. And, that's confirmed with how wonderful is life with you. Like, they wouldn't think that life is wonderful with you if they didn't view you as someone beautiful, if they didn't see you as someone wonderful and amazing. This person does believe that you are their destiny. Even if they are stuck in indecision right now and they don't know what path to take, they don't know which route to take, deep down in their soul, in the bottom of their heart, they do believe that you are their destiny. So, there is a chance they could return. It may not be for a while. They may not decide on this for quite some time. And even if they don't return, even if they never return to you, this is how they truly feel. They truly do feel that you are their destiny. So they see you in high regard. That's for sure. But this devil energy implies to me that there have been some major issues. The devil could be a lot of different things. It's toxicity, it's toxic behaviors, it's toxic relationships, it could be addictions. It's icky, not so great stuff, that's for sure. So there's been a lot of that between the two of you, and I think a lot of this is tied to that third-party situation that they're trying to decide between the two. How could we do this? Betrayal. So the betrayal, once again, speaks to me about this third-party situation. Now, they could have cheated. They could have left you for this other person. Or they could have already been with this person when they met you, and then they wound up cheating on that person with you, and now they've gone back to that person and they feel that they're betraying you by going back to who they were with originally. So either way, like I'm just picking up this huge cheating vibe out of this group. Like there's a lot of cheating going on, which is leading to a lot of betrayal and a lot of hurt emotions on all sides of the arena. Like it's hurting your person, it's hurting you, it's probably even hurting the other person involved, the third party. Like it's just a big mess. Like everyone's getting hurt, and all that toxicity and all that betrayal is definitely that devil energy that's coming straight on through. So, there's a lot of toxic stuff happening here, you guys. I can't say it's very good, which has definitely left you and your person in confusion. Now, you're probably growing as a person through this experience, because usually when we go through really difficult things like that, like we have no choice but to grow. It's either you grow through it or like you pretty much crumble up and die. But I do believe that for you, you are growing through this. Now, your person, I can't necessarily say if they are growing through this or not, because they got some choices to make here. They've had some devil energy behavior. There's been a lot of cheating and betrayal going on. It's left everyone in confusion. And here's the thing. I heard this a long time ago, that God is not the author of confusion. So this situation that's going on right now, the way that it's unfolding, the way that it's happening, if it's left your heart completely wrenched, and if it's left you in total confusion, that is not God ordained. God wants better for you. He doesn't want you in torment. He doesn't want you in confusion. He doesn't want you suffering. Not one bit. He doesn't want you to be betrayed by your true love. He doesn't want you to be in a toxic relationship with somebody who doesn't know how to make up their mind. This even could be, a sign from God telling you, hey, you need to move on from this person. Who cares if they can't make up their mind or not, Like, bottom line is, if this situation isn't good for you, then you can be the one to make the decision. You don't have to wait on them to make the decision. You could make the decision to walk away and to move on and to find better and live your life. But this person does want you. I mean, that's for sure. Like, they do want you. Like I said, they do feel that you are their destiny. So they do want you. And they do feel that you are the one. Like I said, whether they're going to actually follow through on this, that's hard to say right now. But for you, at least specifically, the viewer, the person who's watching this, I believe that if you do give them the grace, if you do choose not to judge this person, because it does say judge, that you not be judged. If you choose not to judge this person based upon the toxic behavior and cheating and betrayal and the heartache and confusion they've left you in, if you choose to, forgive them, and not just forgive them, but really leave your heart open to reconcile with them, whenever they do actually make up their mind and make a move, and if they do decide to come your way, that person will be your one. However, if that doesn't happen, and if this person never actually steps out of the devil energy, if they never step out of that toxic relationship, if they never stop with the cheating and all that other stuff, if that never goes away, if you're the one who makes the choice to walk away, God's going to give you something better. He's going to give you, a soulmate, a high-level soulmate, for sure. Or maybe your true twin flame, like maybe you think this person is your twin flame. Maybe they're really not. Maybe your true twin flame is yet to come out of this situation. So either way, your one is still going to come through for you. It could be this person. It could be somebody else. But yeah, this is a tough one, you guys. It really is. Like, I wish I could tell you, 100% either way. But I think what it comes down to is it comes down to you needing to be the one to make the choice. Do you want to stay patient? Do you want to have faith? Do you want to, not judge this person and hold on? There are so many words in the silence between us. So, there's obviously a lot of unspoken stuff between you guys. There's a lot of baggage that remains, stuff that needs to be closed up and have closure. Even if you guys do reunite and get back together, you're going to have closure, at least on terms of where things went wrong and where things went bad, so you can move forward into a better new beginning. So there's a lot of stuff here that needs to be sorted out, you guys. So yeah, this has not been an easy one at all. I am so sorry. Like, I wish I could tell you, like I said, a firm yes or a firm no, but I think a lot of this is going to be, like, up to you guys. What do you want to do? Do you want to continue to hold out on faith with this person, or do you want to make a choice for yourself? Because right now, this person is not deciding one way or the other. They're not deciding. They're stuck between two different choices, and as of right now, and at least moving into the future, they don't seem to be making a decision anytime soon. They seem to be very much okay living in betrayal, living in confusion, so they can have their cake and eat it too. And it's up to you. If that's what you want to deal with, that's your life, that's your prerogative. If you don't, you have other options elsewhere. All right, we're going to pick out a few paper tags here. See what comes through. See if we can get any other clue. Something here. Maybe a hard yes or a hard no on if this person is actually going to return, because there is a yes and a no tag in there. So it would be helpful if we got one of those right about now, but, whatever comes out, comes out. Okay. So we have hot. And it is summertime right now. It is August. It is, like, literally hot outside. I also think that this, means in terms of a descriptive way that this person thinks you're hot. Like, they want you now. So they're hot for your bod. Job promotion, which is interesting because this has nothing to do with career stuff, but perhaps you or this person will wind up having a job promotion that will help one of you make a decision on how to move forward. I don't know how that would tie in necessarily with all this craziness here, but there very well could be a tie-in. We have Pisces. One or both of you could be a Pisces. And we have children. There could be children even involved in this mess. So that's kind of crazy, especially if it's crazy on either end. Like, if your person has children, they're kind of like putting their children through hell right now by bouncing between you and the other person, who possibly could be the person that they share children with, like, their spouse, the mother of their children, whoever. Like, that's craziness to put their own kids through. But then at the same time, on your end, if you have children, do you want your children exposed to this? Is this the kind of relationship you want them to learn how to have when they're adults? Like, your children should be exposed to healthy, loving relationships where there's not betrayal and confusion and cheating and all this other stuff. So, if there are children involved, that should automatically really make you think, like, okay, what is really the right thing to do? You gotta teach these kids how to live right. We have months. So I guess any decision that's going to be made here, it's not going to be happening for months yet, which would explain why I didn't really get a firm, hard yes or no out of any of these cards, because, like I said, this person doesn't plan on making a decision anytime soon. We have travel. So we're in the middle of a pandemic right now. I don't know who's really doing that much traveling, but maybe in the future it would be a good idea for you to maybe go on a little vacation or even like a staycation. I don't know, take like a little road trip or something like that, just to kind of get your mind off of this and, get this out of your mind, get this out of your headspace. So yeah, like traveling is sometimes good. It helps you, clears your head. I know it definitely helps clear my mind sometimes. So yeah, travel. Oh boy, you guys, we just got your answer. It's a no. So we've kind of been like leading up to this through this reading, trying to figure out, is it going to be a yes? Is it going to be a no? Because we got, the Two of Wands here trying to make a choice. Well, we just got our answer. You may be waiting months for it, which I don't think is worth waiting for them to tell you that they're not going to come back anyway. It's probably better for you to just move on so your real person can come through. But yeah, the answer is no. They're not going to come back. When they tell you this, it's not going to be for a long time yet. So don't let them play head games with you that entire time. And games, what did I just say? Head games. They're playing games with you. So unfortunately, despite the fact that this person feels that you are their destiny and all this other stuff, this is just not a very nice person. Like, I don't know who this guy is, but I don't really like him. He's just not a very nice person. He's a mean guy. Yeah, he's playing games with you, which is why it's going to take months for him to even come back and basically reject you. So you deserve better. You deserve way more better than this. Who cares if he wants you? Because he may feel like you are his destiny, but your destiny is probably better off elsewhere. And there really is someone much better out there for you. Someone who truly is going to love you and accept you. And there's not going to be betrayal or cheating or lying or any of this other stuff. It's going to be a much better situation. So it is coming, but it's going to come a lot sooner if you be the one to make the choice to, you be the one to say no. Don't wait for him to say it. You say it. So I'm really sorry, Pile 3. I wish I had better news for you guys. yeah, but, you know, I can't lie about it. I can't tell you, you know, a happy story here. If that's not what's coming through, that's what's coming through. So, regardless, though, you guys are going to be okay. I promise you that there is someone so much better for you out there. There really is. You just may not be able to see it yet, but he's there. Anyway, I hope that this message did make sense, even though it was kind of painful. It was painful for me to even read and get it out. But, yeah, because I hate delivering bad news like this. I really do. But, you know, I got to deliver the truth when the truth presents itself. And here we are. But if this message did not flow, because like I said, this was definitely a very specific, weird situation. If the message did not flow, let it go. But if it did, let me know. Leave me a comment down below. Otherwise, give this video a thumbs up, please. That would definitely help me out greatly. And feel free to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you guys know of new videos when they are on their way. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love.